Barbies and Kens. Today, I had somebody, ooh, look at my shadow. I had somebody write in and they were asking me how to deal with breakups. And as you know, there's all sorts of different kinds of breakups. There is the breakup where the guy's totally an asshole and it should happen. There's a breakup when it just kind of just doesn't work anymore and it goes. And there's also the breakup where you don't want it and then you find out he cheats on you. Overwhelming, I know. So let's start with the first one, and that is when the guy kind of just isn't good for you. My own experience, I dated somebody when I was 18 years old. 6 or 7 months we were together and everything was fine until he started getting very mean and like kind of abusive, like pushing me. He pushed me on the steps already. It was like forced sex, which, I mean, sorry. In a relationship, I'm fine with, like, you know, doing that sort of stuff, but like when it's forced, like, that's not attractive, that's not cute. And it just got to the point where like I wasn't physically comfortable with him anymore, but I was kind of forced to stay with him. I remember was it last Thanksgiving, but it was the Thanksgiving before that, when I was with him, it was just really awkward, and I remember that's when we kind of just broke it off and we were done. And at first I was kind of upset, and then I thought about it and just kind of felt like a weight was lifted off of me, that I could be me and do what I wanted. So there's kind of that relieving breakup, but then there's also that breakup when you really do care about the person, you like them, and you break up for just complicated reasons. And that was kind of my high school relationship. I dated somebody my junior year, almost into my senior year, and he broke up with me just because he said he couldn't be with somebody that was just so long distance. It was like a 45-minute difference from each other, and it ended. Clearly, no, I didn't want it to end, and I was really upset for a while, and I was crying all the time, and I just wasn't happy about it. But in the end, it wasn't my fault, it wasn't his fault. It's just what was meant to be, what happened. And he actually ended up turning into not a very nice person. I actually don't even talk to him anymore just because of the way he treats me and how he acts. And meant to be, meant to happen. And then there's that relationship where you were just head over heels in love with this guy. He's hot, he's charming, all your friends like him, and his friends like you, and then just kind of goes downhill where he breaks up with you for reasons of going to college or reasons of just no physical attraction anymore. And sometimes you find stuff out you don't want to, and that's kind of what happened in my case. I dated somebody for 3 months over a summer period and found out about a month later that he cheated on me in the middle of the relationship. So knowing that now, am I happy I'm not with him anymore? Hell yes. I would have ended it if I found out right away and I didn't know. But things happen for a reason, and I really do believe that if you're meant to be with a person, you'll be with them. If not, you won't be. I think it takes a lot of time and a lot of strength to kind of get over the person until you get to that point where you can get out there and meet other people. Sometimes I just honestly feel like I'm so just done and hurt with people. So for me to ease myself into something, it takes a really long time. And if that person isn't comfortable with that and doesn't understand that about you and doesn't want to wait, then fuck them. Like, you're not going to go and waste your time on something that isn't going to be meant to be, or they just don't want to wait for you. Like, well, why? That's... You guys are weird. I don't know, I just think that's the best way to kind of ease on and move on in different circumstances. Give yourself time and just kind of ease back into it, because there's always a lot of fish in the sea. At least that's what I always was told. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you like this video, please thumbs it up. If you would ever be interested in sponsoring one of my videos, please email me down below. We will chat, we will discuss. You can follow me on Instagram.com at sunset50100. Twitter, Vine is Gabrielle Regina. I take requests. and my back really itches, and I'll see you tomorrow.